You may not have watched the vlog where we took it out, but we dropped it. So let's try not to do that.
Happy Monday. It's not Monday. It's Friday. Oh my goodness. I am so off on my days. But we are headed to the Christian Heritage Conference at Overlake here in the Seattle area. And it is an amazing conference. It is not just a homeschool conference, it actually is just a Christian family conference. We've actually had people go from our church that weren't just homeschoolers. It's just a conference about reaching your kids. How do you become a better parent? They have stuff for the teenagers to go to. They don't have stuff for little kids to go to, I will say, because it's more the family church concept, so everybody goes, together. It's really, really nice. We have to take the dogs because we're going to be gone all day, so the kids are going to have to go back and forth to let them out throughout the day. And I got to run to work real quick first to church. It's on the way, so it's fine. And today we're on option number 3, so I'm going to be wearing these frames all day. We are on our way to church and then Overlake, which is in Bothell, I believe. Okay, so we made it. We're walking away. Jack is in the car with the windows down, and I legit thought it was a goat. What did it sound like? I can't do it, but he did his weird thing, and it sounded like we brought a goat with us.
My mouth will speak in praise of the Lord. Let every creature praise his holy name forever and ever. That's parenting, brothers and sisters. That's what God has called us to as parents, to be this one generation commending the works of God to the next generation.
Hey, it's lunchtime. We're eating a little lunch in the car, and we are actually going to Homeschool Potpourri in Kirkland, which is only a couple miles away. And I've always wanted to go, but I've never been. And it closes before this gets out for the night, so we have to go now. At lunchtime, but we have an hour and a half and it's only like 8 minutes away, so that'll be fun. I've always wanted to go to Homeschool Potpourri and never have. There's a lot of stuff here. It's actually overwhelming. It's super cool. I'm just a curriculum person, but wow, they have a lot of stuff. There's row upon row upon row of curriculum and books. Wow. My head is spinning. There was so many books in there. Wow. Unless you come with a plan, that was awesomely overwhelming. It was just a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just, wow. I can't even wrap my brain around how many books were in there. But if you're like me, that is curriculum based, I mean, there's a ton of different random books that you could get, but it was interesting coming. I'm glad that I came. I am not an eclectic homeschooler. I am a strictly curriculum homeschooler. So for me, that store was just completely overwhelming.
Well, good afternoon. It's a Friday afternoon. I'm sure you've been getting caught up on what my wife and kids are doing at the Heritage Conference, I believe it's called. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. But I'm here in the office now. It's been a good morning so far. Today got a bunch of things on my to-do list. Still getting ready for Sunday. I don't think I'll get to that today. Probably be some more study time tomorrow. Go make sure the baptistry is empty and we put the board back up, which I'll probably grab Colby or something this afternoon. But we're also going to pick up Vanessa. Hallelujah. I have missed her so. For those of you who just started watching the vlog, or you haven't seen some other episodes with Vanessa in it, let me tell you who Vanessa is. She is a white van. A white Ford XLT 350 transit van. And she is amazing. However, she's been in the shop, which has led to us having to double down on our pickups, and it's been trying, just a little trying to say the least. We're gonna have her back in the rotation, which is gonna be very helpful when it comes time to going and picking up students on Wednesdays and or Sundays. So, but that's gonna be this afternoon, which the bummer about that is it's gonna be around 3 o'clock, which means we're gonna be driving up to Seattle around 3. All right. Gotta get to work. All right, all repaired up there. Just freshly repaired. The sealer that they put in between the cracks is still tacky, which is fine. It'll start to cure up and start shrinking up pretty shortly. Anyway, worked out. We got the van. Happy to have the van, especially for Wednesday. But now it's going to be quite the slog trying to get home at 3:30 on a Friday. Not home, but to the church. Somebody was playing with the mount. Like, what is this thing? What does this do? That's funny. Well, it might be a little loud in here too, because it's a warm day. So there's gonna be some AC going. All right, and I got the card. I think I have the card. I think you just gave it to me. Yes. I got the church card to get some gas. So it's filled up and ready to go because tomorrow the senior citizens are going to see the daisies.
I am waiting for the next breakout session to begin, and the kids are off doing their own thing. I don't even know where they are. We have a centralized meeting place, and they check in with me after each session. This year Javon didn't do choir because we didn't know if he'd be able to, but next year they'll both be in choir for all of the breakout sessions. But this year they're getting to go to things, so waiting for the next one to get started.
There's baby food by the door. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I'm actually over here to drain the balcony so that later I can ask for some assistance from somebody to give me a hand putting that fake wall back up, the cover, the one that got dropped last week. Ooh, it's dark and spooky in here. We don't need lights where we're going. That's not true. I definitely need a light. There he is. That bad boy right there. Oh! Is that gonna stay this time? Maybe. Good news, I was about to head over to the church and Swaggy C was standing right outside the door. So Swaggy C's gonna help me put it back up. You may not have watched the vlog where we took it out, but we dropped it. So let's try not to do that. No dropping. Both lifting it up.
Okay.
And we're pushing it in.
Okay.
And then you're gonna hold it in. You're just gonna hold it. It shouldn't, there's a lip. You see this?
Yeah.
We're getting stuck on something. Push. Don't drop it.
Yeah, just take your time. I got it.
Do not drop that cup.
Take your time with the vlog. I got it.
You got it? You sure you got it?
I got it.
You sure?
I got it. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. You want me to drop it?
No, I don't. Hold it there. I'll let you know when you can not hold it anymore.
Okay.
Thank you. You still holding it?
Yeah.
Don't let go! Just kidding. You can let go. All right. Thank you, Swaggy C.
No problem.
Follow him on Instagram. Are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
What's your username?
That's crazy.
Is it Swaggy C?
Yeah.
Oh. Follow Swaggy C on Instagram. Thanks, Connor. You're rad.
Have a good day.
You too. Well, that was advantageous. Thanks, Swaggy C. I think I'm gonna go work on a vlog for a while since I'm gonna stick around. Work is done, by the way. Speaking of vlog editing, you may have noticed, but there's a little bit of a snafu with yesterday's vlog. It looked quite faded and flat, and there's a reason behind that. That's actually what it looks like when we shoot the vlog. The reason being because we shoot in Technicolor, and this is what Technicolor looks like. It's a very flat profile. If you ever heard of things like C-Log and S-Log and all those kind of different things, depending on JVC has a log, everybody has these logs. It's a very flat profile that gives you a wider dynamic range so that you don't crush the blacks and you don't blow the highlights. I do like Canon's original color if you just have it on standard, or you have it on portrait, or you have it on neutral. Neutral is probably my favorite out of all of them. It's a decent color. I like it, but I want to start off with the most information, the most data that I can get, the most leeway when it comes to darks and when it comes to brights, and then I can add whatever I need to in post. If you shoot it the way that it is in the camera with that preset, that information is gone. That's the preset. You're stuck at it. You can play around with it for sure, but with this, you have a lot more leeway. So anyways, if you just happen to be wondering why was that so faded looking, or if you've thought how do they get their colors that they get, that's what we do. We use Technicolor Cine Style as the thing that we use. They offer it for Canon cameras, and I don't use a LUT. I've just made my own that I apply to it later and then tweak as I go. So anyway, hopefully today I won't forget to go ahead and do the coloring process before I export it and put it on YouTube. So all right, I'm gonna get to work on a vlog. I did call Mandy. They're gonna stay for the whole shebang today, which means they're gonna get home pretty late. So I'm just gonna hang out here and work. Might as well. Got a big air conditioner, so that's a bonus. And can I just say, I am so happy to have Vanessa back in my life. Carson's a good van. You know, he does all right. But it's so nice having Vanessa back. Oh man, I'm very excited. All right.
The best made plans of mice and men. So my coupon was not for the restaurant I thought it was. It was for one that was 30 minutes away in Bothell. So we're going to Taco Time. We're back from dinner. We're going into the evening service, which is kind of like a little bit of drama. Then they do a homeschooler, kind of like a concert. And then they have a speaker. So it's called Family Night, and that's what we're going into right now. We've had a nice day and refreshing day. And the thing is it's stuff that we've all heard. It's stuff you all know. Today, actually, none of the things I went to were homeschool specific. They were all using our gifts within our family. Shepherding a child's heart was obviously TED trips. Anyways, heading into the last service.
It was extremely kind of Christian Heritage to give me this invitation. In fact, I don't know how many of you knew this, but there was another speaker who was originally slated to fill the slots that I've been filling. But as soon as the organizers found out I was available, they quickly canceled Billy Graham. And of course, when Billy heard it was me, he immediately understood.
So much for a quiet exit. We left 10 minutes early so we could beat the traffic, and I tripped on my dress up the stairs.
Surround me, family. The family is home and they are beat. That's a long conference. When did it start?
It was a good day, but 9.
9 to what?
We left at 7:30 this morning because I went to work.
9 to 9, basically?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's good though.
Yep. I'm glad they had a fun time. Anyways, we did want to stop in and say thank you guys so much for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all those wonderful things that make you just a little bit more wonderful. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye! Love God, love people.